And this is why I like to do vehicle tests, you know, in lobbies that people aren't cunts. Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more GTA 5, and this testing Tuesday we're going to be testing the Lampadati Viseris. I believe it's based on, I know it was a BMW, I looked up on the website that I usually look up to make sure if a car is what I think it is, if I'm like unsure, but it didn't have any car like posted on there of what this is based on, so I looked up some stuff myself. Judging by the way the front looked, I thought it was a BMW, which what I ended up finding out, I'll put the picture up in the top left or right somewhere on screen, of the one I based it on. I think it was a BMW M1, from the 80s. I knew it looked like a BMW because the way that they usually do the split grille without like any other pieces in the grill, it's usually an open grill split right down the middle. They do that with a lot of their cars, so I assume that's what it was. So I looked into it and I found out that most likely this is based on the M1. But I have been driving this for a little while. I had it so far about a week. I've actually like physically owned it, and have been driving it most of the time because I like to drive the cars. That way I can get the feel for it for when I do the video. I can tell if it's set up like a certain way, like, I don't know, like, that way I can tell what the car is like, and I can tell you guys what the car is like, because I don't want to just test the car immediately when I get it. But from what I've experienced, the handling's fairly good, but it's one of those cars that if you push it too much, the back end's gonna let go really bad, because it is rear engine. Actually, is it? Okay, so it's an RR, rear engine, rear wheel drive. Why does it do that stupid shit? Hamana. I want to go to vehicle, because I don't think I've looked at it yet. Let's do all. Oh, yes, okay, so it is a V8. It seems like every engine in this game's like a V. There's no like straights or anything like that. There's fucking V8. I need me like a straight 6 or something. It does have a battery in the front, which I thought was weird because I honestly don't recall ever seeing a battery in this game, like in the car. Also, I believe the radiator is that front bit, like that little piece of red there. It's either that or probably like air filter. I do like the car, but the thing that gets it, it's not that quick. It's quicker than like some other vehicles, but I don't expect this to get very high on our list. It's probably, from the feel of it, I bet it's going to be like somewhere around 50th place. I'm assuming. It doesn't seem that quick. The handling's not that great. The traction is not that great. Braking, not good. Oh! You fucking bitch! I don't want to do this, but I can't fucking do it. Yep. And this is why I like to do vehicle tests, you know, in lobbies that people aren't cunts. Who is that fucking bitch? Okay, fuckface, I'm trying to record a video. Holy shit. Yeah, eat my fucking ass, you piece of shit. Run like a little fucking cunt bag. Ah, killed you again. Ah, suck my fucking ass. Yo. Have fun. Yeah, well, I'm trying to do a fucking YouTube video. Anyway, I do like the car. Handling, not great. Brakes, not great. Top speed, not great. The big problem with the handling is, like I said, the rear end likes to go out because there's more weight in the back and it's not properly balanced. I don't know if the car is like that in real life or not. But enough rambling and getting killed by fucking stupid people. Let's head on over to the test track and see what we can get with this. Okay, let's see what we can get with this. I'm thinking, like I said, I don't think it's going to do too great. Probably about 50th place. For a second there, I almost did the boost off the line, which I don't do that. In case you don't know, I don't do that because just in case I don't get it once, then I'd have to do the whole test track again just because of that. There's a lot of buttons in the interior. I find that surprising. I do have to be careful when it comes down to not this corner, but the next one down at the end of the runway here. Because this is one of the trickier, you have to brake hard and then turn sharp. And hopefully, actually that's stuck very well. It might be because it's like a really dry track right now. I was just driving it in the rain, but I've driven it before and I know that it does slide out. It must be more on like the 90-degree turns, but if it was gonna slip out, it would have probably done it by now. Maybe the other times it happened, it might have been not on a completely level surface, because I do drive this a lot, obviously on dirt roads, because my bunker leads out to a dirt road. That was a good sign back there that I had to leave off the gas to make it around the turn. Right there's what I'm talking about by the back. It really, I held it, but it'll pull you in a weird way. Come on, keep it going. Get through here. Gonna slow down a tiny bit. Don't want to lose it. It brakes hard. Here. Hard. You have to go real slow through that spot and then gun it the whole way down, and then let's try to stay on the inside of the yellow line, either inside or straddle it. I try to stay as far in as I can, because you can really do like whatever you want with it. Like to try to get a more accurate lap. Okay, we got 2 minutes, 18.740 seconds. I'm not sure where that placed, but I'm guessing about the very middle of all the times. So that's around the 40s, I'd say. But let's head over to the leaderboard and see where we placed. As you can see, the Lampadati Viseris did fairly good. It actually came in 32nd place at 2 minutes, 18.740 seconds. 18 places ahead of where I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be somewhere in the 50s, which is, I honestly, from driving the car, it doesn't feel that fast. But it must make up for it either in cornering or maybe acceleration. It might actually have better acceleration than what I thought. But let's go over to the drag track and see how fast it can go in a straight line. Okay, let's see what we can get with this one. I'm thinking, I don't know, again, like, a safe bet is to say the middle. I don't know, I think I might do a little bit better than the middle, judging on, the time we got on the last race. I did not see it on a leaderboard yet, because I just recorded this in one shot, unless I have to do multiple takes, because I messed up on the test track or something, but, I don't make the leaderboard until after the race. So I don't know where it placed yet. But what did we get on this? 24.994 seconds. Still not sure where that placed, so let's head on over to the leaderboard and find out. Yet again, the Lampadati Viseris did much better than I expected, tying with the Benny's Principe Diablos at 27th place at 24.994 seconds. Much, much better than I expected it to be. So this kind of confirms it probably is the best with it. Like, it must have good acceleration. That's the only thing I can really think of that made this go so good. Because on the regular test track, there's a lot of turns you have to speed up and use your acceleration several times, which would gain you a couple places. But this must also have a little bit higher of a top speed, because I really see no other way that this could have come in such good times. But I probably am going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And don't forget to post in the comments what vehicle you would like me to test in the next Testing Tuesday. And I will see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to watch one of my previous, next, and related videos. And also remember to check out my other social medias in the description down below.